Hey guys, Dr. Ben here, Functional Medicine Centers. Welcome. So excited to have you on today. I'm talking about mindset and something that a lot of people don't talk about in the health space very much, but this is absolutely crucial for you to get your health where you want it to be, because what we can create in our mind, what we can see in our mind, is actually what we can create outside of it. And so a lot of people just kind of go into supplements, into a cleanse, into whatever they're doing, but not truly having a game plan. So great to see you, Chris. Good to see you, Nancy. Good to see you. Hey guys, if you haven't already, like or follow our page. If this information brings value to you and you think it would help other people, share it with as many as you can, because this is the place where, okay, vitamin D is great and zinc is great and sleep is great and blood sugar and all these things we've talked about. But ultimately, if you don't have the right mindset, if you're not totally dedicated and wanting to get the health that you want in this world, if your why isn't big enough, then it's going to be definitely challenging for you to ultimately gain the success you want. So functional medicine, all about getting to the underlying why. Fort Collins, Colorado, office in Phoenix, Arizona, and soon to be Nashville, Tennessee. So excited to expand and get this information out to the masses and be able to help more and more people. This is truly a groundbreaking way to get healing in the body. There's no amount of medication, there's no amount of surgery, there's no amount of even supplements that is going to get you your health back, but it's that dedication, it's that motivation, it's that mindset to continually work towards that path. So if you haven't already, pop down below where you guys are watching from, any comments, any tips that you guys have as far as things that you do day in, day out to keep yourself motivated, to keep yourself driven, because super easy. How many of you guys give me a thumbs up out there if this has happened to you? If you're motivated, you get excited about something 2, 3, 4 weeks into it and you start fading. You're like, well, maybe I won't go to the gym. Oh, that bag of chips looks pretty good at the grocery store. I'm going to grab one of those. So a lot of people have this motivation, have this drive, but then ultimately are not where they need to be. Even within 2, 3, 4 weeks, there's some thumbs up coming out there. This is a recurrent thing. And if people had that proper mindset, they would be able to achieve so much more. And what is that mindset that we need to continually be working on? And it's the big thing that I think about is that health is a journey, and that this is a journey that we have to fall in love with. If you are just doing this and like, you know what, my wife or husband want me to eat better. My grandkids tell me I should quit smoking. Oh, you know what, my friend is making me go to the gym, but as soon as they take a day off, I'm out, and I'm not even going to do it anymore. Those are things that are not loving the process versus, hey, you know what, this is my dedication, and my dedication is to get up every morning, wake up at 4:50, get out onto the treadmill, do my journaling, my prayers, my goal setting, all those things, get a good at least 2 to 3 miles in on the treadmill, get my mind in the right place, then do the workout, do my 15, 20-minute workout that I'm gonna do, get my heart rate going, get my brain going that way, blood flow everywhere that we need, and then get on with the day and make my breakfast, make my lunch, make my kids their meals, do those things so that I'm prepared, so that I'm mentally prepared to handle whatever it is. I can go and eat that same food that I know is going to keep my blood sugar stable. I'm going to have the energy. I'm going to have consistency. This energy right now is going to be the same energy at 5 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night. It's going to be going all day long because I know that I'm fueling the body, and I would much rather feel good and healthy this way than to go, you know what, 5 minutes, give me this satisfaction. Yeah, Jen, good to see you. It is definitely mind over that energy. And so we are drawn, my wife and I were talking the other day about sugar, and hey Paula, about sugar and why we get so tempted and all those, and like, is that the devil tempting us with sugar? And it really is. It's our taste buds, it's our brain, it's our neurotransmitters, it's how we're wired to survive, is like, hey, sugar, give me this fatty stuff, give me these things that satisfy us so that we can stock up for later. By 2025, 50% of the US population population is going to be obese. That's even a lot of teenagers, a lot of even 10 and under obese children even are out there. So what is that mindset? And this is one of the, hey Sandy, good to see you. This is one of the big things that I look at when we start thinking about this. And it's kind of this hockey stick approach. Hey Jen, good to see you. Thanks. Hopefully you get something out of this. So when you get started, and when a lot of patients get started with us, they're up here. And this is kind of the motivation, the excitement level, how much oomph they got in there. So they've got a lot of this excitement, a lot of this drive, and this down here is time. So over time, so people are going to lose weight. Many people, even in the first 30 days, they're down 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds with us. Hey, Lacey, good to see you. And so people are going to start losing weight. They're going to start feeling better. People are going to comment. I just had a guy yesterday. He's down 40 pounds. We're 3 months in, and he's feeling way better. His clothes are fitting. He's got to get new clothes. People are saying, man, are you okay? He looks like you're losing so much weight. He's doing great. He's probably got another 25, 30 pounds to go, but it's starting to get like this. And this is where a lot of people get to, is you've got this motivation. You're in pain. You're tired. People are telling you, man, you don't look good. Oh, I want to go hiking with you, to your spouse or whatever, and they want you to go hiking or go to the park or whatever it is, and you can't do those things. Or digestion, you can't leave the house because you're going to the bathroom 15, 20 times a day. Whatever it is, there's a lot of motivation when you finally say, you know what, enough is enough. We have patients that come in, their hands are totally cracked and bleeding and sore, and they're like, I'm tired of this. When I go like this to somebody, they're like, holy cow, they're contagious. So what do we have to do to make sure that we maintain this same amount of motivation even down here? Because here's what happens is people lose that 10 to 30 pounds, their energy's coming back, all that, but they still have a place to go, and they start plateauing, and it slows down that change, and they're not getting as much. And so this is the mindset, that success mindset for getting your health back and maintaining that health once you're there is crucial, because the health is not like saving. It is kind of like saving for retirement, where you don't just save a whole bunch in 1 year and like, oh good, I'm there. Or training for a marathon. You know what? I trained for that marathon, I ran it, now I'm in shape forever. That does not happen. You've got to consistently do those things day in and day out that are going to keep you as healthy as possible. Hey Julie, great to see you. And Julie's a great example of this. She's been doing a great job, and it's easy sometimes. You get busy, you got grandkids, all that stuff, and then it starts plateauing out. Like, no, we've got to continue on that amount of motivation. We've got to continue on that drive to improve every day, every week, every month, looking at things. When your toothpaste runs out, say, can I get a healthier toothpaste? When your cleaning products run out, can I get a healthier cleaning product? Oh, we had that beef. Can we get a healthier beef? Now let's get some grass-fed. Whatever it is, each and every day, look for something that you can improve on. Look for something that you can do to continue on that path to health, so that you don't plateau, so that people don't fall back off the track, and they go right back to where they were. Their pain comes back, their weight comes back. We see this all the time. Give me a thumbs up if you guys have heard of the Whole30, if you've done a paleo diet, if you've done a keto, HCG, anything like that, where you lose 10, 20, 30 pounds in a month, and then the next month, you're right back where you were, if not even more. And people do this over and over and over, this yo-yo type of a diet, type of a process where they're continually falling off the wagon. Get this motivation. You feel bad enough. There's some thumbs up. You don't have to tell me who it is, but if you want to, pop down below. Tell me something that you've done and then it didn't stick. You didn't have that long-term, Lacey did it, you didn't have that long-term change, and it fell off the wagon. So yeah, Julie had done that all. And even people that are trained and think they know a lot of things and have read lots of books and all that, it still gets challenging to stay on track and know exactly what to do and stay on that. So how do we continue to keep improving, get towards that place of health? Hey Sandy, good to see you. And so ultimately, you've got to fall in love with that process of being healthy and knowing that your health is going to give you so much more than any satisfaction from that cookie, from those chips. Anybody have Girl Scout cookies out there? Come on, you can admit it. We've got gluten-free now, all these things. Hey, Misty, great to see you. Misty's a great example of somebody that's been sticking with it and, may have had a blip here or there, but continually each day thinking about that motivation, thinking about that drive. She gets up and continually works out, continually thinks about the food. We all have a rough spot, a rough day, a rough week, whatever it is, but that next meal, you get right back on track. And that's what we tell our patients all the time is, you know what, we're gonna fall off. You're gonna have something where you're like, man, I had too much chocolate, I had some cake, I had whatever it was, but then get right back on the next meal. Don't wait till the next week or the next month or wait till New Year's or whatever it is. The very next meal, you get right back on track because that motivation and your why has to be big enough. So work on your why, work on your thought of why you want to get healthy, why you want to keep this drive going. And is it because of your grandkids? Is it because you want to go on a big hike this summer? Because you don't want to be like your mom or dad that died at 60 and all of those things? Hey, Lorraine, great to see you in Arkansas. Give me a call. We're always looking for great people to be part of the team, so give us a holler. So write down your why today. Write down your why. Whatever it is, you've got to be able to create that why big enough. Tony Robbins always says people go do things because they're going away from pain or they're going towards pleasure. And so which is it? And sometimes it's both of those. And the pleasure is I get to wake up, I get to work out, my body's not in pain, I'm at a good body weight to be able to go hike and do the things I want to do, and then go away from pain. I see people that are horrendous issues every single day, and I don't want to go down that path. I saw my mom go through MS, have to go on disability, get in a wheelchair, all those things. I've seen a lot of yucky stuff in this world, and I don't want to go down that path either. So what is it for? Why are you doing these things? And this is a crucial part of continuing on this path to success. So many people are going to be motivated at first, the first 30 days or so, and then it starts plateauing off, and a lot of people, it'll go right back to where they started. Their symptoms will be right back to where they started because they did not have a big enough why. They did not get that mindset focused on the day in and day out. This is not a fast issue where we're just, oh my gosh, we're gonna overcome this in 30 days and then we'll be fixed. Julie, pain was intense, and so this is not a quick fix thing. Nothing you do in this world that's worth doing is a quick fix. You've got to go through the process. You've got to keep working on loving the process of being healthy. So stick with it, know your why, keep pushing forward. Everything you do, be thinking about it in the context of your why, of the reason why you're here. I always say we're going to be able to help people do more, be more, and give more. And I know you've got lots of that left in you, no matter where you are in this health journey. Keep focused on it, sticky notes of your why, whatever you've got to do. Remind yourself day in and day out when you see that bag of Girl Scout cookies like somebody brought in because they were gluten-free. Remind yourself, why are you doing this? And you've got this. You've got the ability to be healthy. You've got the ability to be strong. You are no different than me. You're no different than the next person that has found success in their health. You've got the ability to do it inside of you. Now take it today. All right, guys, stay strong out there.